You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN. This local television coverage is proudly brought to you by overall sponsor, Jackson Rancheria Casino Resort. Let us entertain you Rancheria style. And by co-sponsors, Jackson Grocery Outlet Bargain Market offers quality name brand products with 40 to 70% savings. 100% satisfaction guaranteed, community involved, locally owned and operated. Shop us first, get more. And Richard Forrester, Supervisor, District 2. And now, Amador This Week on TSPN.
You're watching TSPNTV's Out and About coverage. I'm Kam Merkzlak. We're here at the Amador County Fairgrounds, September 8th. It's the Camp Out for Cancer Survivor Celebration. Everywhere you look, it seems that somebody has been touched by cancer one way or another. And the Amador Stars is here with their annual fundraiser to put money together to help transport cancer patients from Amador County down to the valley and a number of other things. So we're here. We're going to take you for a tour and come on with us. We've made it to our first team. We found Dave Carlson. Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice weather out here today at the fairgrounds.
It's going to be nice. Yeah, it sure is.
Okay, we're here September 8th, Camp Out for Cancer. You put together a fundraiser every year in the form of a golf tournament. Tell us about it.
Yeah, we call it 5 Easy Pieces, and the proceeds that we make, we give. We try to get half of it to Stars, and half of it to our Amador Hospital. And as part of the thank you to all of the people who support our tournament, we bring their advertising signs from the golf tournament out here to the Camp Out for Cancer. And I do need to point out that all those signs are donated by Cam and his family, so we appreciate that.
Right, and my father passed away from cancer. My mother's a survivor, so we kind of have a an inside personal connection with the whole cancer thing.
I think everybody who's here, either directly or indirectly, has been touched by cancer. Right. Clearly,
and that's what we're speaking about when we open the show. So you put together the golf tournament. Can you tell us how much money you actually raise each year?
The last few years, we've been fortunate to be able to give away at least $10,000.
Okay.
We're going to do it again this year.
Great. That's
and as the sign says, we crossed the $90,000 barrier this year.
Right. Wow. Congratulations on that. Tell us about your mascots.
Well, we always like people to guess who it is. This guy here has been identified most likely as Jack Mitchell.
Okay.
But it's really not Jack.
Crossed with Martin Ryan.
And everybody usually gets the lady pretty easily. It's hard not to know who that is. Right. That's right. So.
Yeah. Well, it's good to see you out here, Dave. And I saw you were at TSPN the other morning. It just seems like you go from fundraiser to fundraiser, and you're always out there, doing what's right.
That's true. I'm this year's chair of the Hospital Foundation Board, and we were there to publicize our upcoming hospital theme ball.
Right, which sounds like it's going to be a good time. There might be some pretty elaborate costumes and table decorations in that contest.
We're really hoping people really get into the idea of the theme and dress up, and hopefully they like it enough that at the end of the evening we'll announce what next year's theme is, and people will start thinking about it earlier.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Speaking with Dave Carlson here at the 2012 Camp Out for Cancer. Thanks for talking with us.
Thank you.
We found Team 35 with Mary Ann. Good morning.
Good morning.
Can you tell us what you're putting together here?
We're putting down all our raffle gifts that have been donated from co-workers, team members, bring them in. A lot of work over there that's been done that's crafty, and we do the best we can to get as much money as we possibly can raise.
How many years have you participated?
I myself, since the Camp Out for Cancer started, which I think has been like 10 years,
right.
And as a team, I think we've been together probably at least 6.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I ask you how much money that you raise usually?
Oh gosh, last year we as a small team, we did third. I think we got third place. Yeah, and it was how much was it? It was like 1,300. I forget what it was. It was over 1,000.
Wow, good for you.
Yeah, we did very well. We were very proud of ourselves.
Well, thanks for coming out, and we're gonna make our way through, talk to some more teams, and have a great morning.
Thank you.
Okay, we found somebody here. Love the shirt. What's your name?
My name is Jennifer Yasuda.
Okay, Jennifer, what are you doing here today?
Just checking out the fairgrounds and spending the weekend here till Sunday.
Is this shirt, do they call that tie-dye?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I was when I was a teenager, I really liked wearing tie-dye shirts. It was one of my favorites. So, you going to be here all day?
Yes, I will till tomorrow.
Until tomorrow. So you're going to actually camp out this evening?
Yes.
Do you have a tent?
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, it's part of what the Camp Out for Cancer is. We've got people all over, and we're going to make our way through the fairgrounds. Thanks for talking with us.
You're welcome. I love all you guys.
Okay.
Bye-bye. This is Jennifer Yasuda speaking.
Okay, bye, Jennifer. We're here at Cultivating a Cure, and I found Kam. Good morning.
Good morning.
I was just telling her that my name is Kam.
Yeah.
So tell us what you have here. A bunch of raffle prizes?
We do. We are Cultivating a Cure logo came from our sponsor's wife, and it is to eat healthy foods and to make yourself better. So we have fresh vegetables over here to share with people, and then we have raffle prizes for people to donate money, and the money goes to Amador Stars, of course, and Amador Stars is a wonderful organization.
Yes, it is. Do you think it's important, the foods that we're taking in, and a lot of these foods nowadays are, I think they're processed, and there's preservatives and things like that. Do you think that's an issue?
Oh, definitely. That's what we're all about, is eating the proper foods and everything.
Okay. Who went out and gathered all these raffle prizes?
Our team members all donated 1, 2, 3, 4 raffles, and then different people that know we do this have donated. We just got another one right now.
Perfect. Well,
so yeah.
Well, thanks for coming out and helping raise money. Is this your first year, or have you done this before?
Oh no, we've done it every year.
Okay, wow. So you're a seasoned professional.
Yeah.
Okay, Kam, well, thanks for talking to us. I won't forget your name.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good morning.
I'll shake your hand. Thanks.
So we're here with Ginger Rolfe. Good morning.
Good morning, Kam.
Always good to see you. Looks like a great turnout again.
Oh, incredible. Gotta love Amador County.
Yeah, and your group puts this together on every year. Give us a little background behind the Camp Out for Cancer.
Well, the Amador Stars formed as a nonprofit in the community, and we thought, let's have a yearly celebration for folks who have been touched by cancer, their families and friends, in addition to raising funds for the Amador Stars, and we named it Camp Out for Cancer.
Right, and the name fits perfectly. You've got tents out here, and people are actually going to camp out tonight here?
About half of the registered participants camp out and spend the whole weekend, and then the rest of them come and go when they can around work or other events in Amador City or things, you know, come when they can come. And yeah, it's just a great way to support people who are on their cancer journey and those who have survived cancer, and just to be with family and friends.
Okay. Does your family have a personal touch with cancer in some way?
Yes, as you know, like you, yes, almost every family does. I did this in honor of my aunt, who I lost way too young, and then my husband's been battling cancer, and he's a survivor, and a lot of other family and my very close friends too. So it's a good way to overcome all that.
Right, and it just seems like the mood and the feel here and the vibe, just everybody's, they actually are celebrating. They're celebrating this event.
And people do celebrate life, you know, as much as it's tough because many of our friends and family don't survive. This year's kind of a tough one because our friend Big Jim Hall, who's always our MC every year, won't be here because he just lost his wife 10 days ago to cancer. And you know, that's you know, it makes us realize why we were here. We're all doing this together.
Well, our thoughts go out to Jim and his family. Always enjoyed Big Jim Hall on the radio, and just for how long has he been here in the Sacramento area?
He's been involved for 11 years.
Wow, yeah, just a great guy.
But
well,
anyway, we look forward to seeing you.
Okay, great.
Thanks
Ginger.
for being here.
Absolutely, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us, and welcome to Camp Out for Cancer and the Survivor Celebration. And I'd like to thank Herb Boxhorn. Can we give him a round of applause? Herb has been with us every year, and this really is, I think, the 13th year that we've had a celebration. And we'd like to thank him, and he will come back, and he will do some more songs for you after you have your lunch, so you can enjoy that. And now I'd like to introduce David Carlson,
Thank you, Ginger. Before I move on with some opening comments, I think we do need to acknowledge Ginger, who's been at the helm of this function from the very beginning 11 years ago. 5 years ago, she tried to retire. It's not going to happen. We're all here as members of this extremely generous community to honor people who are in their journey at some point or another. And we're going to honor those people who are currently battling, and we are here to give them all the support we can. Every one of us has our own personal stories about being involved with cancer. My mother, a sister-in-law, a brother-in-law, and just a few days ago, one of my college roommates I found out is going through his own battle. So we all have a personal story. And speaking of a story, we have a young lady this morning who's going to share her thoughts. Let's welcome Jordan Ohms.
Okay, so I wrote you guys a little speech just to kind of help you out with everything, so I hope you enjoy it. So, I had a bad hair day. No, I mean a really bad hair day. Let's just say it was one of those days where if your hair looks like that, it should be a federal crime with definite prison time if you go out in public. Okay, so I wrote you guys a little speech just to kind of help you out with everything, so I hope you enjoy it. So, I had a bad hair day. No, I mean a really bad hair day. Let's just say it was one of those days where if your hair looks like that, it should be a federal crime with definite prison time if you go out in public. But Mom said there was some importance in attending the dreaded word, well known to kids my age, school. So I was forced to be a felon. Now before I get ahead of myself, let me just say that it all started with the routine morning bathroom tour. I turned on the lights, walking with my eyes half closed, waiting for my pupils to adjust to the brightness. But as I walked by the mirror, I nearly screamed at the sight of the half-squinting monster in the reflection. Now don't get me wrong, this monster and I have been acquaintances once, twice, 50 times before. But that morning, it seemed as though the creature in the mirror had met the flu, mono, bronchitis, and broken up with her boyfriend all at the same time. My only hope was to jump into the shower, but after this act of desperation failed to tame the beast through its water and half bottle of conditioner, I tried to make nice and brush it out. Thanks to the brushing, however, it then looked like it had suffered from severe electric shock. I mean, this was hair that Albert Einstein would get green with envy for. I then had no choice. Knowing that a ponytail is the cure for all hair disasters, I threw it up in a rubber band. And to prevent the fuzzy look similar to that of a peach from appearing in my silhouette, I utilized the eighth wonder of the world, hairspray, and proceeded to mold my head into the resemblance of a stiff and shiny helmet. I then ran out to my car and drove up to Argonaut High School, unknowing that my hair had developed a plan of its own. Somehow, either in my dash to the car or my sing-along session to Taylor Swift, my hair had maneuvered its way out of the hairband. With me already at school and the bell ringing, I frantically searched for the rubber band, my last hope, and blaming karma and my seemingly increasing bad luck, my search came up empty. Dodging everyone I knew, kind of an oxymoron seeing this is Amador County, and hoping that none of my teachers or administrators had any existing heart conditions, I sprinted to my locker. While searching for anything to hold my stiff, frizzy, and now loose hair, I was spotted. Now, I occasionally talked to the girl who occupied the locker next to mine, but unfortunately, that morning was one of these occasions. After an obvious double take, she asked, "Yikes, what happened to you?" "I hate my hair," I told her. "I really hate my hair." Finding back a smile, she said, "You know, it's all about the attitude, they say. You can choose your attitude, even about this." Now I stared at her with a blank expression on my face, while at the same time doing an inward eye roll at Little Miss Sunshine standing in front of me. You ever heard the story of this one old lady? She asked. Obviously not in the mood for words of wisdom, I muttered, no. Well, there was this one old lady, she continued despite my obvious reluctance, who was nearly bald, with the exception of 3 hairs on her head. One morning, she wakes up to find this, and she says, great, I think I'll braid my hair today. And she did, and she had a great day. The next morning, she wakes up to find that she has 2 hairs on her head. Great, she said, I think I'll part my hair down the middle today. And she did, and she had a great day. But the next morning, she wakes up to find that she has 1 hair left on her head. Great, she said, I think I'll wear my hair in a ponytail today. And she did, and she had a great day. However, the next morning, she wakes up to find that she has 0 hairs left on her head. Great, she said, I don't have to do my hair today. And she didn't, and she still had a great day. Now I opened my mouth to say something witty, but before I could, the girl turned around and started walking to class late, thanks to me and my hair. But I headed to class too, and pondering the old lady's story, I spotted a breast cancer awareness poster that my school fundraised for. And on it was this beautiful chemo-affected bald woman smiling widely. There was this beautiful woman with no hair at all, smiling, having chosen her attitude. Now, without realizing that I had been standing there and smiling back at this poster for a good half a minute, I quickly looked around to make sure that no one noticed my creeper status for smiling at this poster. But for a good half a minute, it was worth it, because with one last glance at the woman, I turned on my heel and started walking to class, pulling my stiff, frizzy, and still loose hair, but smiling, for I too had chosen my attitude. Now there are so many adjectives that describe how we can feel. Happy, mad, sad, angry, nervous, embarrassed, depressed. Just this infinite amount. But of these adjectives or attitudes, I can safely say that happiness is the one most sought after. However, happiness will never come to those who don't appreciate what they already have. For the happiest people don't have everything. They just make the best of everything. So be grateful for what you have, for there are people who lack what you possess. You have this choice to look in the mirror and see the creatures within you like I did on my bad hair day. Or you can look in the mirror and see all of the wonderful things about you, like the little old lady with the 3, 2, 1, 0 hairs, making the best out of every situation. Be proud of who you are, because how others see you is not important. It's how you see yourself that means everything. So remember, attitude is a decision. Choose the right one. Thank you.
I don't know how many of us could have done that when we were 17 years old.
Oh, no.
Or 59 for that matter. So those who are ready to walk, just fall in behind the appropriate sign. And 1 to 5 year will be the first group. So if you're a survivor from 1 to 5 years, line up behind Laura, and then there'll be other signs for the number of years you've been surviving. Yeah. So Laura, if you want to go ahead and start moving forward slowly, and the 1 to 5 can fall in behind you. Let's hear it for all those who are in their 1 to 5 years. Will be 6 to 10 years. And that's something to applaud, I'm sure. 6 to 10 years.
No, you're sick. No, yes, you are. I haven't. You're surviving.
And the next group, 11 to 20-year survivors. Fantastic. $20 plus. 20 plus. That would include all the rest of the survivors who are here who would like to join in the walk. Fantastic.
I was afraid I was going to be.
I'm going to let you know who these folks are that are walking around, and as they pass your camp, be sure to applaud. Dennis Adams, Jeannie Adamson, Kathy Alhady, Tony Antonini, Karen Barbero, Larry Barbero, Robert Barfoot, Donna Bird, Rena Bertolero, Linda Biggs, Kenny Black, Tina Boitano, Carol Brown, Ray Chambers, Phyllis Chu, Ramona Chiswick, Mildred Savralo, Diane Clemens, Joyce Cohen, Candy Collins, Diane Collins, Adina Conway, Dick Cooper, Leslie Costa, Lonnie Dare, Keith Davey, Kathy Dean, Catherine Drummond, Florence Ehrlich, Debbie Emerson, Lucas Finch, Jackie Fleet, Kathleen Foreman, Bob Galino, Larry Goodwin, Robin Greatlake, Janet Hammond, James Harmon, Jim Harrington, Charlotte Harris, Linda K. Hendricks, Norma Hertline, Julianne Hyatt, Diane Hosmer, Laura Imperial, Ginger Jerkovich, Lucille Morrison, Dory Mueller, Dale Mutter, Raymond Mutter, Franz Notterman, Billy Notterman, Francis Nelson, Bill Netto, McKenna Netto.
We found Rhonda Andreessen. Good morning.
Hi there. How are you today?
Glad to see you. Good. I'm glad to see you participating here at the Camp Out for Cancer.
Absolutely excited to be here.
Yeah. Real quick, if you haven't shopped at the grocery outlet, this is the only place when I go spend money that I'm happy about what I got for what I spent.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And it's great to see you folks out here today. How did you put your team together, and how are you raising money?
Well, we actually lucked out. We had a team that in the past they had done this before, and they work for us. So they said, asked us if we wanted to participate. We said absolutely. We have bonbons. Okay. And I actually sampled this on the radio or on the TV station the other day. So we have bonbons for sale. They're a box of 7 bonbons for $5.
Oh, wow.
Suggested donation. We also have a whole bunch of things that were donated to give away. Okay. We've got some really great prizes. So we're going to do raffle tickets, and then we have the spin the wheel. Okay. And they can actually win. We've got some prizes, and we've got some fans to keep everybody cool today.
Oh, great. Well, looks like you're ready to go. Nice thing of waters. Are you going to be drinking some water today, you think?
We're giving away waters with the spin, and we've got some really great prizes.
Perfect. Well, maybe can I spin the wheel?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, let's see what you get. Let's see how lucky I can be here. Wish I was at the lottery, but that's okay. We'll go for the Wheel of Bargains.
And you got what color?
Red.
Red?
Fan.
Red is a fan.
A
So
fan.
look at that. You can stay cool today.
Look at that. I actually have a fan here on TSPN.
You have one. Here, we'll give you two. Then you got 2 fans.
Perfect. I'll give one to my son. Looks like the grocery outlet characters on there, and always good at the grocery outlet. And thanks again for coming and supporting Camp Out for Cancer.
All right, thanks, Kim.
So we've come across the raffle prizes here with the grocery outlet booth, and we saw some of these rugs here, and you have a hand in these yourself.
Yes, I hand wove them on my little looms, and they are the bags from their store recycled into the rugs.
Oh, where'd you get the idea for that?
Well, I'm a weaver, so I get lots of ideas. Sometimes I don't follow through. But
right, and now these were actually made out of recycled grocery bags.
Recycled grocery bags and recycled yarn.
Now, I knew my cameraman here, Tommy, would like to do that because Tommy's all about the secondhand clothes and being as green and efficient as possible. And what a great thing.
Yeah.
It won an award, too.
It won first place at the county fair, and the other one that's on the other end won third place.
Okay, what category was this entered?
They were in the woven rugs. Okay. And we also, did she tell you about our Aunt Laura's bonbons?
Oh, yes.
Oh, those are the best in the world, and I'll vouch for them. I made them.
I'm trying to keep away from those, but it's probably not going to work.
You got to try a sample of them at least. So.
Absolutely.
They are very good, and they're really inexpensive when you think about it, because they're a nice box. You also get a handmade box with them. So Candy made the boxes.
I'm liking this whole vibe with the grocery outlet. The recycled bags turn into the rugs. It's your relative again that makes these wine holders?
Yeah, my brother-in-law, one of our freight manager actually, makes these wine holders, and you look at them, it's like, how's that hold up?
Right.
And they do a great job. So he did a really good job on that. We've got other homemade things, a homemade stained glass pitcher that was homemade. So.
I'm always a fan of the as seen on TV section too. Look at this. This is a foot scrubber right here. That I'm gonna have to buy some raffle tickets to try to get that foot scrubber. I just want to wear those as shoes, I think. Rhonda, thanks for talking with us.
Thank you so much.
We're here at the Sutter Amador Hospital camp here, and you are?
I'm Gia from Switchboard Communications Registration.
Okay, so you work there at the hospital? Okay. Tell us about your booth here.
We have, we're one of the camp stores, so we have the t-shirts, backpacks, and all the little goodies. And we also are doing homemade tacos, street tacos, in the booth next door.
kind of goes good. A little bit of I see this one. Cancer sucks. I like that. It's like you're gonna have fun with the way you're gonna put your thoughts here. A couple other ones here. I always see save the tatas.
Yes, it's a big slogan motto that people are asking for. So we have it in a lot of different forms: t-shirts, bumper stickers, tattoos. Whatever you want.
That refers to breast cancer, correct? Is there a statistic on breast cancer? Do we know it's prevalent?
Do you know any breast cancer statistics?
More than there should be.
More than
Let's
there
put
should
it that
be,
way.
and we're doing a better job every year.
Great.
Better detection,
Right.
better detection, good treatment.
Good treatment. Okay, we're here at the Sutter Amador Hospital camp here, and they've got things for sale, and. Thanks for talking with us.
Thank you. Thank you for coming today.
We're here at the booth with Linda Simone. Good morning.
Good morning. It's good to see you.
This color here is amazing. It drew us right here, and your friend here.
This is Mary, our mascot.
Okay. Yeah.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing today?
Good.
Right here is Selena, our leader.
Okay.
Hello. He's team captain.
Okay. Tell us about your involvement here with the Camp Out for Cancer.
Well, we have a lot of family that are cancer survivors and a few that have died from cancer. So we get involved as often as possible. And a friend of ours used to do the booth, so they moved out of town, so we took it over.
Okay.
And so we'll be here every year from now on. And we sell tattoos, glitter tattoos, and polish changes, and a lot of fun.
We're the glamour girls, so it's all pretty and all pink and all glitzy and glittery.
Kind of goes in theme with the Skin Teague Day Spa kind of thing going on. Get the glitz and the glamour, and
it's a day of fun.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Hopefully we raise enough money and nick this in the bud.
Absolutely. Well, we're glad to see you here today, and again, the presentation is incredible.
Thank you so much.
Well, thanks for talking with us. You know you're cool when you get to cruise with this guy, right?
Sure as easy, cameras.
They just let you take this thing every year and run people around?
Yep, that's right. I bring people in and out from the parking lot.
How many girls have you flirted with today?
Too many.
Too many. Everybody wants to know, how do you get away with it?
It's just my charisma, I guess. I don't know.
They see you come. They hear you. They don't just see you coming, they hear you.
Yeah, that's right, Cam.
This guy, I know none of my buddies or me, we would never get away with this. He was just making eye contact there. Did you see that? Here he is in the middle of a TV interview, and he's like, hey. Jeez, Leland. Well, thanks for coming down here and helping out. Every year we see you. And
yep, that's right, Cam.
Did you have anybody in your family touched by cancer?
My mom died cirrhosis of liver. That's some kind of a cancer.
Right.
Yep.
And I've actually taken a photograph of one of the illuminary bags with your mother's name on it.
Yep, that's right, and I got it at home somewhere.
Yeah. Okay, Leland. Well, you're the star of Amador County.
That's right, Cam.
All right. Well, go easy on the girls today.
I am, Cam.
Okay. Take care, bro.
You too.
We found Nina Machado. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Yourself?
I am well.
You said you're a board member on Amador Stars.
I am.
Okay. How long have you done that?
Since it got started, actually. I was one of the founding group when we decided to venture off and try it on our own.
You're also with First Five Amador?
I am. I'm the executive director with First Five. So
a lot of things going on here with Nina.
Yeah, that's my day job. So actually just trying to encourage people to rethink their drink and offer some water and some options with adding, this one has strawberry and mint, and that has some cantaloupe and cucumber and something refreshing and a little different. I'm not a good water drinker, Cam, so anything to get myself to drink more water, and so we brought it out for the group.
You're probably not just putting fruit in there. You're not really adding sugar or anything that's going to be bad for you or bad for your teeth.
Exactly. Okay. So that's the objective.
So how long do you know how long you can leave this in here with this mixture?
What I'll do at home is I'll put it in the refrigerator, and it's good for. It depends on the fruit you have in there, but a good 4 days. You could do it a few days.
It's a nice warm day here.
There you go.
And I think I'm going to do an on-air taste test.
There you go.
Of the strawberry. What do we call it? Strawberry water?
It's infused water.
Okay.
And I actually have recipes here if you want to take those with you, Cam.
Wow. Look at that. It's just like the slightest little hint of strawberry there.
And I just started it this morning, so it's just perking now.
Okay.
So it'll get a little bit stronger.
A little sweeter.
Mm-hmm.
It almost looks like it has a little bit of a tint to the color.
A little festive.
A little festive tint, and what a great idea. And you have these kind of this kind of literature available?
We do, so people can take it home. Be creative with the fruits and veggies that you like yourself. If you come by later, we're going to try the orange and basil. That went over really well last year.
Oh, wow.
It always makes me crave spaghetti, but
right, you're like, hey, get me started.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, and we have a little Potter the Otter handout here. And Potter, we've been doing a big push with First Five Amador to encourage children to drink more water and fewer sugary drinks.
Right.
So we have little palm cards here with Potter, and it was a great one this morning when a little kid comes up and he goes, "I know Potter."
Oh, right.
And I said, "What's Potter's message?" And he said he wants me to drink more water.
Right. Branding.
And,
Perfect.
Branding. Yes, right up your alley.
Right. Yeah, getting them started at a young age.
So you need to do Potter.
Okay, so let me ask you this. This is probably in a view maybe a week or two down the road. If somebody would like to stop by, is there a location where they can find this literature?
Sure, they can. We're located at 975 Broadway, right behind the CHP, and you can give me a call or give our staff a call at 257-1092.
Great, and healthy alternatives to a soda.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm digging it.
Yeah, good.
Thanks,
Stop
Nina.
by.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
For lunch celebration, we find my mother. Good morning.
Good morning, Cam.
Yeah.
One son, Cam.
One son, Cam, as she calls me. My son, Michael. If you haven't seen Michael, he's bigger than me. I'm quite sure. It's pretty strange that he's grown to be a young man. Mom, here at the Survivor Lunch today, see a lot of people you know?
Quite a few.
Are you surprised at the amount of people that are touched by cancer that you personally know?
Quite a few.
Quite a few.
Talking to Dick Cooper and Bob Barfoot, some of my good buddies.
Yeah, we've seen them here today. I saw Luke Finch in the beginning of the parade Luke is maybe 4 years old or so.
I was surprised. To me, he's still a baby.
Yeah.
You know?
Just a sad thing with the Finch family. And again, it seems like everybody somewhere, some way has been affected by this. And we're really proud of Amador Stars.
Oh, yeah.
And their contribution to this epidemic. And
Ginger and Mike,
right.
Great people.
Right. Mike himself is a cancer survivor.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, it just seems to go
great support
all around the board. Well, I'll let you get to your lunch. Butter your bread, and
okay.
What are we going to do with this big kid here? I don't know. I'm Bob Barfoot this afternoon. How are you?
Fine.
Okay. You're a veteran of our country.
Yes.
Can you tell us when you served?
World War II.
Okay. I want to thank you for that.
I got to show you something else. I entertain. I've been doing this for many, many years in all the assisted living hospitals and stuff, and I still do it. I'm 87 years old, and I can still sing, and so I do this so people will realize don't ever quit. And I have a song I'm going to do today that I was invited to do at the State Fair in Sacramento 17 years ago when I was 70, to show people if you can do something, get up and do it. Don't just sit home and think about it. Get out, because people need all this. And I do a lot in all these assisted living situations. So
I think I actually have a recording of you playing the guitar somewhere.
I can't do that anymore because I had a very strong cancer in this left hand, and that doesn't work anymore. So I just have background music, or I can do it a cappella, whatever.
Right. Well, that's too bad. And what year did that happen with your hand?
It was 7 years ago, 2005.
And was that the first time that you battled cancer?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I've watched it. In fact, I just took my jacket off because when I'm in the sun, and because of my skin cancer, I always have my something on my arms.
Right.
So it's very simple to take care of these things.
Right. Well, you're a strong man.
Well, I'm a lucky person. My wife just died this last year. She was 97. She was 12 years older than me, and we were always asked, how does that work when a woman's 12 years older? We told them we didn't know if the thing was going to work. We were only together 61 years. But I have a message for men.
Okay.
I used to take her to the beauty shop to get her hair done every week. And they knew us for years, and we were talking about being together 60 years plus. I said, yes, I've been henpecked and abused the whole time. Don't ever say that in a beauty shop unless you're ready to run.
Those scissors can be used for other things than cutting hair.
Yeah, right. So but you have to keep going. And in fact, I had a lady yesterday. I had a big session at UC Davis Medical Center up here. They came in. I've been in a research for live brain study. See, they've studied brains for years to see what causes strokes, dementia, Alzheimer's, but they've all been dead brains. There's a new study started a couple years ago. It's funded for 5 years, and it is studying live brains. We have a great support group up here of strokes, and 4 of us have volunteered for that. And the lady was interviewing me yesterday, all kinds of questions to compare with what I told her a year ago. And then they will, next month they told me when to be ready. They'll send a car and a driver and pick me up at my house, take me down for all kinds of other tests. And I've been to UC Berkeley Nuclear Lab. That's way up on the hill above Berkeley.
Right.
And was in an MRI machine for 90 minutes. And then you're in it for another 45 minutes. But it's all to see what they can discover with active brains that have had problems.
Yeah, that's a great story. So how did you get involved in the testing?
In the testing? Through our stroke support group. The lady came in and see, our meetings are the first Thursday of every month in the hospital, in the outpatient section. And anybody that has had somebody in the family have a stroke needs some help. We've got so many good people, and we all share all of our problems. It's an open meeting where anybody can get into a conversation, and we get an awful lot out of it, and especially somebody that isn't used to what's going on. And every situation is different, of course, but we really, Mike Hewitt runs it, and it's always listed in the paper when we have our meetings, and everybody's welcome to come. They don't have to have had a stroke, but if they just want information. And the most important thing is get people into some help in time. We all know that.
Right.
And anyway, I appreciate your coming by, and
and we appreciate you telling the story. Let's see here. Don't feel bad. I don't remember your name either.
That's right.
Right.
See, I don't recognize a lot of my friends, and I tell them all now, speak up first, because I might walk right by somebody I know. And when you get to this age, I can remember songs, but I don't remember that. And I do a lot in the Alzheimer's hospital. And it's amazing what a song will do for some of the people. It wakes up their mind.
Sure.
And so I do a lot of that.
Well, Bob,
thank you.
Thanks for talking with us. Great story.
Take care.
Thank you. Found Chandra. Good afternoon.
Hi, how are you?
Great. Yourself?
Good, good.
Smiling here and having a good time.
Yeah.
Tell us what your team is offering today.
Okay, so we've got all the yummy, bad-for-you food, like the nachos, hot dogs, pizza, soda, sundaes. We also have gift baskets to raffle off here. We're selling tie-dye. We've got snow cones, so wide variety.
How many years have you been involved?
I personally have been involved for too many years to remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you come back, and it looks like you're festive and having a good time. And I really like the camouflage with the pink. I'm trying to wonder what scenario you might be into where that would camouflage you.
Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah.
We've heard it here. It's the
Victoria's Secret. I don't know.
No, that's it. If you want to go into Victoria's Secret and not be noticed.
Vegas. You never know when there's going to be a war in Vegas.
And maybe we can get you to come up here. We talk about yourself.
We've got the War and Peace booth this year. We are making war on cancer and living in peace.
Oh, there you go. That's not a bad motto.
That's right.
That's right.
Okay. Can you tell us, have you personally, anybody in your family, have you been affected by cancer?
You know, Eric Hooker, the agent that was before me with State Farm in the Jackson office, was very affected from cancer, and he passed away. And that kind of motivated us to get very involved in this whole project. And we've been doing it for the last 7 years.
Yeah. We listened to the young lady that kind of opened the ceremony and had that
really good.
that little story she wrote, and that was really touching too.
It was very touching. Yes. Yeah.
So you got the tie-dye aprons you're selling?
Yeah, those would look great on you when you're barbecuing.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm thinking so. I'm thinking I might want one of the Victoria's Secret camouflage shirts.
We're going to auction these off at the end of the day. We have backups. So yeah.
Right. That was pretty good. Victoria's Secret camouflage. And it's always witty and something fun to say. So here fighting cancer, they're selling their brownies, their cookies, their drinks, their hot dogs, nachos.
Nachos, pizza.
Nothing but healthy food.
Nothing but healthy food, right.
Yeah, we've added vitamins to all of them.
I'm sure they have.
Yeah.
Ladies, thanks for talking with us.
Have a good day.
Marcos, you from Sacramento?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how'd you hear about the event?
Through Patty. She's got one of the booth 22.
Okay.
To do work.
You said a bunch of you and your buddies rode up here today?
Yeah. We got about 15 bikes came up here. Every single one donated money for the cause. It's a good cause. We just want to support.
Right. So they're going to hit the Camp Out for Cancer. Then you said you're going to head out to Sonora?
Yeah, we're going to go to Sonora, go eat at El Jardín.
Yeah?
El Jardín.
There you go. Now you mentioned Conway Freight.
Conway Freight. We started this here. It's called Conway Cares. So it's the first time we did this. Well, we got a little bike, so hopefully we could do this every year.
Ooh, right on.
Yeah.
Feels good to do something like that and to kind of do something for somebody or a group or an organization like this, and then go out and have a little fun afterwards.
Yeah, definitely. It's fun riding up here.
All right, Marcos. Well, thanks for taking the ride up from Sacramento.
Thanks.
All right, buddy.
Thank you.
We found one of my favorite guys in the whole county, Dick Cooper. How are you doing?
Hey, great. Couldn't be better.
Yeah, Dick, you're a cancer survivor yourself.
That's right.
Okay. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, prostate cancer. About 5 years ago, I had surgery. Doing fine now. Little heavy on the female hormone therapy. It's hard doing without that testosterone, but you know, it beats the alternative.
Yeah.
You bet. So I'm happy for every day.
Right. And if I know a guy that's gonna fight, it's Dick Cooper. He's still out there on the ranch. You're still out there today.
Working every day.
Right.
Yeah.
Just a role model for people and to see it. And I always tell a story. The first time I met you, I came to a birthday party. You played music and cooked dinner for everybody at your own birthday, and then you're the only guy that I could ever say that about.
Yeah, we've had some good birthday parties.
Just a great time, and a legend and a legacy out in the Shenandoah Valley. You and your family, Cooper Wines.
Oh yeah, I'm so fortunate to have my daughters in business with me, and it's for them anyway, and it just turned out way better than we thought, and we're just so thankful, and we get tremendous community support, and we're just really grateful for that, and it's fun. It's been a good ride.
Right. All right, Dick. Well, thanks for talking with us. Enjoy your day and keep up the fight.
Oh, thanks a million. Good to see you.
You too. Unfortunately, folks, we've come to the end of our TSPN TV television coverage of the 2012 Camp Out for Cancer. A lot of familiar faces, a lot of people affected by cancer. You yourself at home may know somebody or somebody in your family that has. If you get a chance, check out the Camp Out for Cancer. Support them. This is a once-a-year event. It's usually right here in this time in September. I'm Kam Merkzlak. I'm Tommy Fox on the camera. We're headed over to Amador City for the Big Wheel Race. Stay tuned.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN. This local television coverage was proudly brought to you by overall sponsor, Jackson Rancheria Casino Resort. Let us entertain you Rancheria style. And by co-sponsors, Jackson Grocery Outlet Bargain Market offers quality name brand products with 40 to 70% savings. 100% satisfaction guaranteed, community involved, locally owned and operated. Shop us first, get more. And Richard Forrester, Supervisor, District 2. And now, Amador This Week on TSPN.